Hi, my name is Melissa K. Hall Eves, and my community advocacy project is on LGBTQI plus youth and suicide. Why this is important is because we need to understand what affects the LGBTQI plus youth and how we can create a supportive environment for them. Also, it's really important to know what the warning signs are for suicidal LGBTQI plus youth. And this is a call to action for parents and loved ones to support them. So first of all, you really need to know what the facts are. So a LGBTQI plus youth are 4 times more likely to seriously consider suicide, make a suicide plan, and attempt suicide versus their centered peers. Every 45 seconds, an LGBTQI plus youth between the age of 13 and 24 attempts suicide, and 42.8% of the LGBTQI youth seriously contemplate suicide compared to only 14% of their heterosexual peers. Also, 29% of the LGBTQI plus attempt suicide compared to 6% of the heterosexual peers. So in a nutshell, the LGBTQI plus youth has a higher rate of suicidal thoughts, and there just needs to be so much more done to help protect them and to learn about it. So for parents and loved ones, it's really about how we can support them. The first ways of supporting them is schools can implement safe school policies, specifically addressing homophobic and anti-bullying. There's a lot of schools that have anti-bullying policies, but it doesn't have much around the homophobic aspect of it. When engaging with the LGBTQ youth, make sure that you're using their chosen name and pronouns to match their gender identity to help create just a more supportive home life and whenever you're working with them or interacting with them to make them feel more included. Also, request other family members treat your child with respect and also using their chosen pronouns and names. Connect your child with an LGBTQI plus role model. This is really going to help build their self-esteem and see that they can be successful when they grow older. And be aware of the warning signs of suicide and talk with them about it. The warning signs for a suicidal LGBTQI plus is a couple different things. One is how they might feel. They might feel hopeless, overwhelmed, irritable, unimportant, or suicidal. Things they might say is, no one cares about me and won't miss me. I have thought about how I'd like to die. Things will never get better. I will miss you when I'm gone. And they might act differently. So differently than usual, using more drugs or alcohol, not interests in hobbies or favorite activities, giving away personal items, and talking about people who have died from suicide. Current legislation that is happening right now in the United States is the Equality Act HR 5 S393. So the Equality Act provides consistent and specific non-discrimination protection for LGBTQ plus people across critical areas of life, including employment, housing, education, credit, public spaces, and service. The education piece is very important because not all areas in the United States have protection for the LGBTQ in schools. Only a handful of states have bills and legislations that specifically support the LGBTQ plus. So this will make the whole United States where they are supported. I added the suicide prevention resources. So if you have anybody that you know that just needs somebody to talk to, or it's a good thing to have in your back pocket, we have the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. We have the Trevor Project, LGBTQI plus youth, and the Trans Life Transgender Community and Support. This concludes my presentation, and I hope you learned about the call to action for parents and loved ones around our LGBTQI plus and suicide, and you have some great resources to bring to somebody who is feeling that way. And these are the references that I used to help make this slide.